Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to Thief to the Metal Age. We just opened the second floor to... or the door to the second floor of Sheriff Truart's estate. And I'm gonna turn the light on here, which normally wouldn't be a good idea, but you'll see why I did it in just a moment.
Hey! Did you try any of that food left over from the night's dinner party?
Are you kidding? Not even rats would touch that garbage.
Well, I liked it. And I'm gonna go down to the kitchen and get me some more of it.
We'll have fun, Taffer. I'm gonna go look for old Benny. I bet he's getting drunk in the game room again. Oh, don't trip over your own feet in the dark again. This time, try turning on the lights.
I'll see if I can find the switch. And tell Benny I'll save him some tasty morsels in the kitchen.
Now, as he's coming through, he hits the light switch and he then turns the lights off. Gonna take the gear from off of his belt and knock him out. Then drop him off back here. And I'm gonna head up here. So we've got this guy coming through. He's got something on his belt. Balcony key. Oh, it's a chick. Never mind. Still, she had something on her belt, which was a balcony key. Estate key to open this door. Bring her in here and a not so hidden room that has a health potion and nothing else. I know well that thy father was a loyal supporter in time gone by. Most greatly did we appreciate his generosity in building the chapel upon Truart Estate, where mine brethren and myself did give praise to the builder. However, the worship of the builder has come forward, while thy chapel dost remain in the past, for its walls and panels are still decked in the symbols of our old ways. For one who has renounced these antique trappings, such things are deeply offensive. Thou must think strongly upon replacing them with the more modern and appropriate symbols of the present age. Brother Tickspring. Okay.
Strange noises.
Yes, strange noises.
Guess it's a quiet shift after all.
Oh, crap. I apologize. Still trying to get to a place where I'm comfortable. And I cannot find a position in my chair where I'm comfortable, no matter how much I try. Okay, now. I'm gonna just leave that. Actually, I think he's got a key on his belt. Yep. Gonna come in here. and grab the water arrow out of the bath. Going to come in here and grab this. Officer Morgan, cease these bribes immediately. There is more than enough street garbage. We can simply scrape off the pavement that we do not need to pay for more. If your snitches could ever turn up the serious ones, I might consider it, but look at your recent list. Festal, Black Rat, Hops. These are the worst you can find, and none of them other than poor street filth. Watch Sergeant Harwin. Okay, I've collected enough loot now. And I just realized something. I forgot some loot back here. So I grabbed that vase out of that room.
Probably just the wind.
Gonna pop this. And out here in the entryway, we've got a goblet, a vase, and another goblet. And what reminded me is normally, if I'm grabbing all loot along this path, I would have gotten that objective for the 1100 loot when I grabbed that last goblet there. And when that popped up in there, I was like, wait a second. And you must be from the game room. But because I had to come back, you were in a different spot than I'm used to you being in. All good.
Who's there? Speak up.
I didn't say anything.
Imagining things now.
Yes, you are. Well, you're not, but I'm gonna let you think you are. Over here, we've got a room that, as far as I know, is completely empty. Absolutely nothing in here. Oh, nothing that I need.
I can't believe it. Some copper weapons spilled meat all over the floor.
Anyway, someone is on their way up to clean it up already.
But you don't understand. These coppers have no respect for such beautiful things.
Benny, I think you've had too much to drink. Aren't you supposed to be on duty?
So, what if I am? Anyways, I work better when I'm drunk. It makes me fearless. If I see a bad guy, I'll just point my sword at him and say, "Oh, gosh, there." Yeah, oh, yeah, have another. Hey! Who goes there?
Yeah, Benny's pretty drunk.
Yeah, oh yeah, have another. Hey! Oh gosh there.
It's a shame I ended him. He ended up not finishing what he was saying because it's kind of comical what he says. He ends up saying something about, I'll just point my sword at them and say, hey, bad guy. You, or something about, hey, bad guy, you better go outside until I stab you until you go away, or something like that. And it's just dumb, but it's kind of funny. So we've got some coins here, 4 sets of coins on this table, 5 on that table, and a stack of coins on that table. Now, this there's meat on the rug that Benny was saying some Taffer spilled meat all over the rug. But then that lady was saying, Benny, you spilled the meat on the rug. So, anyway. Anyway, this is a secret that only appears on hard and expert difficulty. If you use a water arrow on the mead spill, it opens that. Oh yeah, there was a gold bottle back there. I don't think I mentioned grabbing that. But I grabbed it. In here. I'm just gonna turn the lights off because I like the lights turned off. We've got a noisemaker arrow that I don't intend on using, but you never know. And that's the balcony. I don't need to go out there. You know what? I'm going to. I'm gonna head across to the other side through the balcony. Then in here, we've got another invisibility potion. Estate key. Wait a second. I don't remember there being doors there before. Weird. I went and lost my silver gear, and now I can't get up to the 3rd floor. I tried knocking on that blasted door for an hour, but no one would open it for me. Last time I saw it was before I took a swim. Please return it to me if you find it. I will be in the game room. Officer Benny. And the name Benny is basically used for any officers in the games that are drunk, I believe. Because I remember reading somewhere that somebody referred to the officer in the first game, the very first mission of the first game, where he's standing outside the well house drunk. Somebody called him, people have called him Benny. I think it's either Benny is an officer that keeps getting hired at different places, or it's just a name that people call all of the officers who are drunk and pretty much useless. So we turned off the power to the security systems. Now in here we've got a bunch of supplies. And we're going to shoot the bullseye there to get a gas mine. And we've got a little golden hammer there. We've got a Mechanist mace there and a holy symbol from the Hammerites there, but neither of those are useful. Now, as Benny said, he had his gear before he went swimming. I'm just making sure I didn't leave anything in there. He had his gear before he went for a swim. So, we check down here, and there's Benny's silver gear. And in this room, we've got goblet, vase, goblet again. And now, we get to this silver gear. And I hope I'm not missing anything.
Sound the alarms! Seal off the area!
Why? What happened?
Sheriff Truart has been killed! The killer must still be in the building!
What? The sheriff's been murdered?
So, objectives have changed. Instead of confronting the sheriff with recording, search the murder site for evidence about who killed the sheriff.
Murdered? How?
I don't know! Sound the alarms! Get help! There's a murderer loose!
Truard's been murdered! Find
Now.
the killer!
Damn, someone beat me to the sheriff. I better keep a low profile or else I'll be pinned as the killer.
Hey,
Nobody better
look
be
there.
taffing around down here.
Maybe it was rats. Rats would be a bit of meat now and then.
Now, I wanted to get that coin purse because that guard has a tendency to disappear and I don't know where to find them after they leave this area. So, I wanted to get that coin purse before they disappeared so that I could actually get all of the loot.
I heard a commotion coming from Truard's room, but on my way to check it out, it stopped. When I got to the room, I swear I saw a dark shape running off. I should have taken a shot at it.
No.
Who's making those
Who's
noises?
there?
Guards! He's over here!
He's over here! Guards! I'm worried. Strange things are happening.
Go after him!
Okay, let's reload. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Now see what I intended to do there.
I heard a commotion coming from Truard's room, but on my way to check it out, it stopped. When I got to the room, I swear I saw a dark shape running off. I should have taken a shot at him. That's...
I like how if I'm using an invisibility potion, the bodies I'm carrying are invisible as well. Like, they'll be laying on the ground visible, but as soon as I pick them up, they go invisible. You know what? I'm gonna come around from the other side. Okay, grab the goblet there, then we've got a plate and a goblet up here. And I believe there may be a little more loot, but I want to say that's all the loot. I'll keep my eyes peeled, but I think that's all of it. Okay, I'm not going to go up there just yet. Actually, you know what, I will. And I'm coming up on the end of the chapter, so... Got a slow fall portion there. And this chapter has a bonus objective that I will be completing. As far as I know, you don't get any extra reward for it, but still. Got another flash bomb from in there.
There's probably something in this room that will tell me who killed Truard.
I'm going to try something now.
How could the killer make his way through the estate up to the third floor
Guards!
without
There's an
being
intruder
seen by
here!
any of the guards or servants? He must have been close to Druid.
I'm not so sure. Whoever did this wasn't concerned about making it look like an accident.
Hey,
Buddy!
Killing the sheriff in his own
go
house,
ahead.
in his own bedroom. You will be avenged!
Get help, somebody! I've got a man down!
There, now. I should be free to go. I mean, once I've taken care of what I want to take care of here. We've got this here. Dear Valeri, prostitution in this city is a huge problem, and I plan on cleaning it up. So you should keep a low profile. I've taken the measures to protect you that we discussed. I live a demanding life now that I'm the most important person in town, and meeting with you is my only means of relaxation. I do not consider you equal to the rest of the scum that lurk the streets, so I am going to give you special treatment as long as you take care of me when I need you. Norman Druert. Now, this is very clearly this Norman Druert person. Pretty obvious that it's Gorman Druert. It's the sheriff. If you're gonna give yourself an alias, make it less obvious. I mean, this is very obvious who this is. But, oh, there's Sheriff Druert. And here's the evidence. Mosley's keyring.
For.
This is Lieutenant Mosley's keyring. We've got some patrolling guards down below. Now, time to head out. Now, remember that open grave. Well, I'm going to bring the sheriff's body to it and give him a proper resting place. He wasn't exactly a man that Garrett was on good terms with, but he still deserves a proper resting place. I hope I'm not forgetting anything in here, because if I am, I don't have the patience or the attention span to try to figure it out tonight. And I would hate to have to use a guide, because I just don't have the patience to search for this stuff tonight. I mean, if I have to, I'll use a guide, but I prefer not to. I prefer to keep it legitimate, without having to rely on something like that. But if it happens, it happens. So we're gonna come over here with Sheriff Druert's body. Because, you know, that wouldn't be suspicious if somebody caught me carrying his body around. I may not have killed him, but it would look awfully suspicious if I was carrying his dead body around. But anyway, we're gonna bring him over here to his family burial site, and we got the bonus objective. It's time to bury the differences between you and Truart. Ha ha ha, very funny. But yeah, I mean, it's just a respect thing. He may not have been a honest man or a respectable man necessarily, but still, it's respectful to the dead to give them a proper burial. I mean, not that that was a proper burial, but it's better than leaving his body up there to have whatever they're gonna do with it done to it. Now to see if I got all of the loot. So, mission is complete. Yep, I got all the loot. I picked 18 of 23 pockets. Pretty good. So, I found all 6 secrets. Good. Okay, chapter whatever, blackmail, is done. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.